What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Friday. A nice 9-game slate tonight. A ton of good options to choose from. I got to narrow down for you with my money six of my favorite plays on the board. So go ahead and drop a like in the video if you're excited, ready to win some money on this slate. And definitely subscribe if you haven't already, or are just new to the channel to continue to get this NBA DFS advice every single night. So we're going to go with another kind of balanced approach here. So my first play is going to be Tobias Harris at a nice price of $7,400. The thing I love about Harris this year is that he's going to be getting some more rebound opportunities with DeAndre Jordan gone, now in Dallas, and Marcin Gortat next to him. He's not going to be playing nearly the amount of minutes that DeAndre Jordan got, and Tobias Harris is going to be getting a ton of minutes. So he was able to get a double-double last game. He played 41 minutes. He got 19 points and 10 rebounds. I think he has the capability of actually scoring more points. I think he can get around like 23 to 25 points in this game and get a healthy amount of rebounds. So at 7,400, it's a really good price. He ended up dropping 44 DraftKings points against the same OKC team last year. They didn't play very good defense against power forwards last year, the Thunder that is. So Tobias Harris probably going to be the leading scorer along with Lou Williams this year for a Clippers team that really needs some offense. So at 7,400, I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first guy. And for my next guy up, you can't ask for a better matchup than what ENES KANTER is going to be getting tonight against Brooklyn. They just allow a ton of rebounds. KANTER can definitely go off against them and get another double-double in this game. In the preseason, he ended up getting like 24 rebounds and like 20 points, or maybe it was 24 points and 20 rebounds. But the crazy amount of usage in that game. And against Jared Allen and just this Brooklyn team, they just funnel a lot of stuff into the center position. We also saw Andre Drummond have a 20 and 20 in the opening night. So at 7,400, I think KANTER can honestly flirt with around 40 DraftKings points as long as he gets the minutes that he should be getting here. It should be closer. He got 27 minutes in a blowout game against Atlanta. I expect this game to stay pretty close. It should be a lot of points coming out of this game. So really good spot here for KANTER. I think he'll get over 35 to 40 DraftKings points. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second guy. And then De'Aaron Fox. This guy is extremely fast. He looks like the game is finally kind of slowing down for him too. He's able to make some quicker decisions and just look really good in that opening night, going against a stingy Utah defense. So in another like a good, really good matchup here going against the Pelicans, a team that runs a very fast pace. So I think that really suits De'Aaron Fox's skill set really well, where he can push the tempo, be able to get some easier points maybe in transition and just like coast to coast and some of these kind of situations. So at 6,500, I think he can score a good amount of points here again. He played a lot of minutes, 37 minutes in the opening night, put up some more shots. That was kind of a thing that kind of haunted him last year, is that the coach didn't allow him to get like 30 plus minutes in a lot of the games. Like for the majority of the season, they were kind of almost splitting the work between him and Frank Mason. So it doesn't seem like that will be the case this year with him playing really well in the first game and him getting 37 minutes. So a really good year could be on tap for De'Aaron Fox here. And this is a perfect game for him to get it done. Also, ELFRID Payton hasn't been known for his defense over the last couple of years. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there. And then for my fourth guy, Taurean Prince here at 6,200. The Hawks desperately need offense with Dennis Schroeder gone. And it seems like Taurean Prince is going to be that go-to guy, getting 21 points, putting up 15 shots going against the Knicks. He put up a 21, 6, and 6. A good amount of DraftKings points in that game. So going against Memphis, he'll probably be matched up with Chandler Parsons, the starting small forward for them. And Parsons, he's really not that good anymore. Like the last couple of years, coming off his injury and stuff like that, he's looked like a completely different player than he was at the beginning of his career. So I think Prince is going to be too athletic for him, can definitely take advantage of this matchup. And just the usage and the ability of Prince to kind of fill it up, I think, for this Hawks team, as he should have the ball in his hand a lot more this year, and just putting up some more shots with not many pieces around him that can score. Trae Young, still going to be inconsistent. So I think Prince will be kind of that consistent, kind of solid guy that can put up like 26 and 6 a lot of the night. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there. Really nice price tag also at 6,200, I think. So I think you should be safe around 30 plus DraftKings points. And for my fifth guy, I'm going to go back to the well, ELFRID PAYTON. I mentioned how much I loved him opening night, and he ended up making me look smart with a triple-double at 10, 10, and 10. And then this is another game here where I think he can fill it up. Like, this game is projected a ton of points and over 230, I believe it currently sits at. And De'Aaron Fox is another point guard who wasn't very good defensively last year. So I think ELFRID PAYTON could be able to score around 10 points again here. And we all know he has that rebounding capability. He's a very good rebounding point guard. And also, he's going to get some assists because there's so many guys on this Pelicans roster. They're kind of like catch and shoot guys, like Etuan Moore, like Nikolai Mirotic, Anthony Davis. You just lob it up, somehow dunk it home. So there's a lot of opportunities for him to get some assists in this game, like we saw with Rondo last year, even Drew Holiday and DeMarcus Cousins. Those guys were able to put up a lot of assists in a lot of the games. So ELFRID PAYTON in that similar kind of role, if you're going to score like 10 points or something like that, I think he'll be able to return value pretty easily because he's so good with the assist and with the rebound. So I think he'll be able to fill it up again here. Another guy that got a lot of minutes opening night, 37 minutes. They like didn't give like any run to the backup point guards, even though the Pelicans are up a decent amount most of the game. So that's a really good sign for ELFRID PAYTON going forward. So at 5,800, I think he'll be able to put up over 30 DraftKings points in a return. A really good amount of value. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there again. So a more balanced approach, like I said, De'Aaron Fox, Tobias Harris, ENES, KANTER, ELFRID PAYTON, and TAUREAN Prince. And for my value guide, Malik Monk, one of the biggest, really just one of the players that really kind of stood out to me in the opening night with how they used him more. He ended up kind of taking over that starting role for Jeremy Lamb just in the opening game. So it seems like Lamb's leash is really short. So if Malik Monk is playing well here again, which I think he easily has the capability of doing so. I think he looked really good in the opening night. I think he can get over 30 minutes or around 30 minutes again here and be very just active and have a really good usage rate off the bench, as the Hornets bench isn't great. Like, they got Tony Parker on the bench and some other guys that are a little bit not to the standards of Malik Monk. So I think he'll be very active against this Orlando team, and he can get some run with that starting five again here. And the Hornets, they kind of turn to that small ball approach. So even if they don't have him in the lineup, like, they could put Batum at the power forward and go like Kemba Walker, Malik Monk, Jeremy Lamb, Batum, and maybe like Marvin Williams or something like that at the center. So they do have the capability of just getting Monk in like any way they kind of feel like they should be able to get him in. So I think he's really safe here. Well, not really safe, but just a really good spot. And this is how it's trending, or it looks like in the first game. Looks like he's going to be a really good value at 4,700 here, going against Orlando team that can be pretty bad defensively. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there. This is my final guy. So that's the money 6. You got a good amount of money left over. You got 6,000 remaining per player, and a lot of guys that I think are in really good spots, kind of underpriced, and can return you a lot of value. So go ahead and drop a like in the video if you enjoyed it, got any good information from this one, and subscribe if you haven't already. Just stick it with me throughout the whole entire NBA season. I also upload NFL DFS videos, so you can go and check that one out after you head out, as I uploaded that a few days ago if you want some good NFL advice as well. So good luck, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow.